Welcome to the Refer a Friend program, where the emotes don't sync up, the swords look rubbish, the shader's not that great, the sparrow doesn't flip, and the only decent thing is the emblem. Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Destiny video. If my sarcastic intro wasn't enough of a giveaway, in this video I thought I'd actually show you all the Refer a Friend rewards and what they look like in game. I mentioned them in my video I uploaded yesterday, but since then I've actually managed to obtain them, or almost all of them, so I thought you might be interested to see what they look like outside of the kiosk previews. And for those of you wondering how I got all of these, especially seeing as all my friends already play Destiny, the answer is I referred myself. So if you do enjoy this video, then it would be mega awesome if you could drop a like, because it took the best part of the day to grind this out. Anyway, let's start with the swords. As mentioned, everything in this program is purely cosmetic. Nothing gives you any sort of edge. Apart from the swords, because that's got a pretty sharp edge. But all jokes aside, to anyone unable to do this, honestly, you're not missing much. I personally don't actually like the way these swords look. I prefer the ones you get from the quests, but for the purposes of this video, here they are. There are 3 of them in total, and once you obtain your first one from the speaker, you can actually buy the remaining 2 from Arekkz. So if you want all 3, then you can have them. Each of them, just like their story counterparts, have the ability to block, as well as their usual upgrades to armor and ammo capacity. However, it is worth noting that unlike the story ones, if you infuse these and upgrade them, they will not trigger an exotic quest. So there is not some sort of hidden exotic version of the sword, this one is purely legendary. But you have the Solar Infinite Edge, the Arc Infinite Edge, and the Void Infinite Edge. The blade itself is much more straight, almost katana-like in design, only nowhere near as cool as a katana, and naturally they also look cooler with their elements applied, as opposed to the preview image, but regardless, not that exciting. Moving on, this right here is the shader you get. While the icon itself makes it look like it's all black, it does actually have hidden red shades to it, which you can see here on my hunter. Then moving on from there, you have the emblem. Now this is probably my favourite thing out of the entire pack. It's got a pretty cool design, and it is predominantly black. And then as for the emotes, well, if you can get them to work, they are a bit of fun, but syncing them can be a bit of a pain. I was almost hoping they'd have some sort of inbuilt sync method, kind of like how in Guild Wars, when you want to start dance parties, you can type a special command that delays the start of your dance animation so you can synchronize with everyone else. But of course, this isn't Guild Wars, this is Destiny. So while you might think you look like the coolest kid in the tower when your dance is synced, in reality, you actually look a little bit stupid the first 10 times when you mess it up trying to get it right. That being said, you either have the duo dance or you have the high five. And as for the high five, well, if you're too close to your teammate, you hit them in the face. If you're too central, you completely miss the point. But again, if you do get it right, then it's pretty fun. And then finally, well, this one I don't actually have just yet. Referred me, or kind of alternate me, is currently only 240 lights. So that makes me a little bit too low to do the Nightfall, and that is the final step needed to complete this quest and grab the Sparrow. So once I do that tomorrow, I'll likely put up a separate video just showing you guys what the Sparrow looks like in game. But in the meantime, my biggest gripe with this is the Sparrow's inability to flip. I mean, come on, sure it looks like something out of Tron, but what use is that if I can't do backflips with my friend, or my alternate self? Anyway, all jokes aside, while some of these items are pretty cool, I think the major take home from this is that you shouldn't really be too sore if you can't get them, because if I'm completely honest, there's nothing in this pack that stands out as being particularly special. Cool? Sure. Outstanding? Not so much. And that is pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully it's given you a slightly more detailed look at some of the items, but thanks for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.